Boom! It's your boy Lee Maria, and we are back today with Dreamcore. We're going to be continuing Playrooms, which is what we're on. If you're wondering where the previous part is of this, and you're wondering why I'm progressed a bit more forward when I into this, it's because the last footage on this was a live stream. So if you're looking for part 2, because obviously this is part 3, if you're looking for part 2, go into the playlists. You'll see Dreamcore section as a playlist of its own thing, and part 2 was done as a live stream. So without further ado, we're going to get into this anyway as part 3, because I have been grinding a bit of my spare time as well to try and understand a bit more of the layout. Some of it's still confusing me. I did manage to find all the keys though. There's like a total of 4 keys: green, yellow, red and blue. So that's good. We got maze done out the way with, and then obviously toy room as well within part 2, even though the maze one took longer than it should have done. So now we're going to be going to the other ones. There's a sky room and then a castle room, I believe. And the fun part is just locating them, because that's the problem I seem to have, is locating them once it's the situation of getting around to finding what it is. Well, I know what it is, but it's just fine. It shows you know what I mean. Okay, so then the lights are done for the maze and obviously toy room. There was one back here, I think that was the maze room, was it? Oh, no, maybe not that way, that's where we started off, sorry. Never mind. Just realised I've got my mic down, I don't even been needing my mic, I'm already talking through this, so, you know. Okay, so let's see, which one's this one? Is this the maze one? No, this is the sky room, which is what we're needing. It's the next one we're going to be going in now that I've grinded in my spare time to get the keys. Right. Okay, and I didn't want to film that because it's like, you lot don't want to be seeing that. That's just completely boring. Anyway, into the sky room door we go. Even though we're already technically going for the next one. Okay, right. 2 doors. I'm going to go with the left one. Left door, what do you hold for us? Is it fun? Please be fun. Here we go. I don't know what to think. See, in the part 2 of the live stream, what I was doing at the time with this, I was trusting the balls, but now the balls are all over the place, and I don't think it's always the case. It says they're there anyway, so we'll keep going straight down. Because the maze one was the worst one, like, you know, the title is basically what is the problem, is it was a maze, and it was all like play climbing things what you can go inside of and go around. I can't remember the freaking name of them, but climbing like structure things where you could go around. There's probably a freaking name for them, but I can't think of what it's called. It's not a climbing structure, but it's a net fucking building thing, whatever. Yeah, I was in one of them, and it was multiple coloured ones, and then there was all close together and so on. It was a bit in the ass, you could easily get lost. And then I didn't know what I was looking for. I came across like the castle door, one of the castle doors within that area, and I couldn't go for it because I didn't have the key at the time, so that was annoying. And then obviously there was like these generators what I eventually did need to find to activate to deal with the door thing. So I found that eventually, and then it just, yeah, went from there. But it was a long situation before even that. So hopefully we don't have that anymore. Right. So I want to be listening out for the generators, because that's just what I need. And besides with the castle door, what I came across in there, I don't think that's a problem because I can just go there from the main area anyway. So like for example, so there we go. Castle one. But we don't need to be there just yet. Okay, so there's a castle door in here as well, which there probably is a door to connect them all anyway in each rooms. I've only come across the castle one so far, so it's obviously wanting me to do that last, which I'm going to do. And like, you know, I've said before, if I don't get it done, it goes over to a live stream anyway, so that's not a problem. And that's, you know, like I said, if you don't ever notice the next part, look on the playlist because the live stream will be there. When I did it as a live, because not everybody notices live videos, which is a shame, but it happens. Some of them don't notice the content what I do on live stream ways all well. Right, anyway, we need to be finding this goddamn generator. Because there's a generator literally within every area. Nothing so far. Oh, wait a minute. Put that on, I think I can hear it. Yep, I think I can hear it. Can hear it in the distance, I think. Yeah, I'm sure I can hear it. Unless that's the sound of a buzzing light. But it sounds more the generator. Is that the door out of here? Still hear it, but it's not getting any louder. So I'm hoping I'm getting closer. The frick? Talk with me, it's okay. Don't think I want to. Ooh, I've got a beep. Got a beep. That represents elevators there. See an elevator down there? But we can't get to that elevator unless we get this done. Right, because that generator door is the way to the elevator, I'm guessing. Where the hell is that generator? Yeah, I bet you I was going the right way at some point as well, and now it's just not. God damn. And this is the problem I have with this. It's like, I love the game to pieces, it's awesome because it's got backroom vibes of the original Backrooms, but it's the fact of, oh, you can easily just get lost and, you know, get stuck so easily. And with me it doesn't take much, I guess, but, you know, because sometimes you can end up walking around in circles and you might not always notice. It's like, now this is going to look back to all the, ooh, generator. Never mind, we're on the right track. Generator is nearby. I'm guessing that's the elevator down there though. Yep, there it is. I can just see it. So I'm guessing once we do have all the generators active, we can then, like I said, open that main door, what we see at the start, which makes sense because it's got 4 lights and this 1 room, so, but yeah, good. The generator's gone quiet again, I'm not happy about that. I need that. There it is. Finally. Right. Good. Now if we could just find that castle door again, we're sorted. Because then, well, actually I don't need to be going that way, won't I? Because it's small that way. But if we can find that castle door again, we're sorted. Because that is where we need to go next anyway, so let's see if we can get it all done within this video. That'd be something. would be something. Right. Okay. Freaking no clue where this is. Zoom my camera out, that was zoomed in apparently. Okay. This is a different area completely to me. Yes. Whee! Back down the colourful stands. Hello, smiley faces. God, yeah, be just everywhere you are. And things are everywhere. Okie dokie. But yeah, I do recommend if you haven't seen the second part, that you do go into the playlist of Dreamcore, and you will see it as a live stream though. So check out that before this one, because obviously you'll see me taking forever like, but you can skip it forward now since it's no longer live, and you'll see that I eventually do get the maze room done and the toy room. So don't worry, if you've watched them properly and you know where to look, you know I haven't skipped any parts. The only bit I have skipped, so I could save you a time of not being messed around, was me hunting for the keys, the extra keys, what I needed. Alright, what the fuck, where's this going? Alright, okay, so this is the door to the other side. Well, that's good because I can just go straight back in. Normally I'd go out and be like, oh well, let's go find the next door. But since these rooms still contain the castle room, which is the other room I need to go to, it's not a problem. I can just go straight there because I know where it is then. So we went straight down, and then we looked here. We went obviously the only way, which is right, and then left, then left through the dark little doorway, straight down. And then we didn't go that way, did we? I don't think. We went left. It was left, definitely. Was it left? I hope so. I hope so. Was it left? It better be left. For you? The stands? Did we? Yes? No? I don't know. I'm hoping this is still the right way. I feel like it's not. God damn it. I might have made a bit of a detour. Yeah. It's not this way. Right. But it was close, so it must have been the other way. And this is what I mean, so you can easily get lost with them. It's frustrating, but with it being that much of a good game, it keeps you glued to do it. It keeps you glued to still playing, sorry. God, I can't get my words out. Right, yeah, because I remember all this sad things what I had to go on. Right, yeah. Then up the steps we go. Saving. And then the final room, which is the castle room. Let's go into it. Right, okay. Okay. Okay, so we've got a big castle layout now, which is obviously to be expected because it's the castle room, but I didn't expect it to be boom, big castle. Don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, let's go for the first thing we see, which is this. We need to be listening out for a generator again. There's two doors. You might not be able to actually see them, but there's a door on each side. Let's go with the right one. Wait a minute. Does this put me in the toy room? Wait. No, I don't need to be in here. I feel like this is the toy room. Like I said, they're all connected to the castle room for some reason. I'm guessing because they would expect you to go to the castle room as last anyway, so I'm sure that was the toy room. Or maybe it's not. Maybe they've just done them like this inside the castle. It's not technically the theme I'd go for with the old toy rug carpet, but okay. Okay, that's more like it. Back to the castle area. Damn, there's a lot of fucking shit. Gonna have a fun time finding the generator in this. So this is the one I need to go back to because that's the start area castle, like a dark purple Orange rooftops. Okay. Dark purple, orange rooftops. Got to keep that in mind. How does this expand out though? This is what I want to know really. I feel like they're not going to put it like obviously in one of the first pieces of castle anyway though, so I'm just going to go to the furthest one. Start from there. Because if I can anyway, there's a door there, yeah, so I'm just going to see what's over here. Probably nothing. God, I look like an ant inside these big rooms there. Ah, yeah, see, so like I said, let's see, they're all connected. So, I saw on Prt03 live stream at the time of this was a castle door coming from the maze room, so I'm guessing this is it, yeah? Yeah, it will be. I'm not going over there, fuck it, but it will be. Yeah. And then it would have just led me to this point. So, now what I'm thinking then, if that's the case, if these are two entrances into the castle area, this isn't going to be the side probably they'll put the generator in as well then. So, with that, I'm thinking now that instead of touching that room which I was going to, it would be best to probably go to a connected point, which is then further down, which is this way though, and probably dig from the furthest door bit at the end of here, which I know there was a door just then I went past, but however there's going to be another connection point at me, but you watch. Ah, whatever, shut up. Okay, you just give me two different directions, which there would only be technically one of the other rooms because I'm in the fourth one already, so I can't see it being too weird like that. That's just confusing as shit. Let's check in here anyway. Right, generator. Please be near, that'd be so awesome if you was. But like, yeah, I called it and I found it. That'd be so good. Right. What's that? Does that set me back out? That takes me back out, okay. Yeah, I do. I don't even think that was my door I came through anyway, I just think that was the back area bit. Could be wrong. Right, well, there's nothing in here, clearly. That would have made itself known by now. But never know. That's why I'm still just checking. But I feel like it would have done. It would have definitely let itself be heard if it was. It would have let itself be heard. Let itself, like I said, be heard, whatever be heard is. What's be heard? I'm going to Google it though. Huh. Right, okay, let's check this one. Okay. Pictures. Fine. Okay. Party arts. This is just going back out. Let me go back in for a moment. Let me keep looking. Because it could be a situation on the cell might just come out of nowhere, to be fair. Okay. If it is in there though, and just because like I said that it needs a certain bit of area to load in the sound, that's going to be annoying. So I'm hoping it's not that. But does it mean we can't still keep exploring? It won't be that hard, surely. Ooh, there we go. It's in here somewhere. There you are. Oh, we're going to get this done. In this video, we're going to get it done. Okay. How many generators are they? That's what I just got as a trophy. And yeah, if I'm correct there, that should have been the final one. So that shouldn't be a problem. Because if that's the case, then I can just get out of here now. And yeah, I'm going to have to go back through one of the previous rooms that I was in, but it's a lot more easier than having to find the freaking main route of the castle bit, what goes to the main area at the moment. So I'm just going to stick to what I know. Right, okay. Let's get out of here. Because I still have to then now relocate the generator door, the shuttered generator door, which is on the main area when I get to it. But for now I've got to go back through a sky room, which hopefully I can follow my path back to the start area. Hopefully. Sorry, memorising it coming down, but it's just if I can memorise the route going back. And I obviously went this way, so that's easy enough. I'm not stupid, but he wants me getting distracted. I'm just trying to memorise it all in my head now, how the way I came, but in reverse. So, through there. Obviously I went up there at first, but I was like, no. So, back up this way. And round here we go. And then if I remember correctly, it's just stick to the right now. Okay. Over here. This way. This way. Then straight out. Easy peasy. Okay. And then there we go, straight out that door. Easy. Easy peasy. Right. Now this is where it'll bug me out because it's then me remembering the route I came from when I started off. Which is like, no, god damn it, which one was it? Let's just go with the far end one. Hey, and lucky enough it was. Okay, let's press this now. We're finally getting out, baby. Finally getting out. Are you taking a piss? Another room. Escape room. After going through all them rooms, it wants me to do another room. I hope with it just saying escape room, that is just a straight direct down to that elevator, what we had. And not a freaking puzzle. Please be that. I'm not wanting to do another freaking massive messed up room. Well, not messed up, but challenging. Like beeps. I guess just listen for the beep, obviously, and it should be a straight direct down path. However, I feel like it's not going to be that easy. Or is it? I'm hoping it is. Okay. I'm looking out for any corridors and stuff just in case if it does want me to go off track. Which it's doing now actually, isn't it? You son of a... Right, so let's be logical about this. So if we saw the elevator in the castle room, and to the castle room from where we came from was technically to the left, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it was to the left. So let's go left. It'd make more sense to be to the left, right? And then stick to that, because I can't see why we'd have to go backwards. Ah, that's why you'd want us to go backwards, because you'd do that's that path. Okay. Okay, it shouldn't be too hard, it shouldn't be too hard. Let's just stick to it. Let's just stick to what we feel. And obviously we're going this way now, so... Come on, it shouldn't be too hard. Shit. What's up this way? If you turn left, that's good. You turn left. Okay, good. Okay. We're good, we've got this. long as it doesn't lead us to a exit. Hey! Awesome. Thank you. Come back soon. There will be, and it'll be probably winter time because that's when the next one is to be coming out. Is the next map? I think it's during winter time. So yeah, we was up there. That's why I was like, I'll stick to the left. Don't know what point of view saw it from there, but there we go. But anyway, there we go. We beat it. Bye game. Yes. We beat the level. Unless it's going to do a crazy thing, I'll give us something else like it did with one of the previous ones I did. But I don't think it's going to be that nasty. Shall we not? Yes? Are we done? Okay, did the elevator always sound like that? God, I was concerned for a second then. Done? Yes? It's gone to a dark screen. Okay. Hey! There we go. It's done. But that was fun. But I feel like the maze room didn't have to be so challenging. I mean, it might be just me being crap at some mazes when it comes down to big, tougher, like pattern layout ones. But the maze room felt like it was definitely a lot more tougher than it should have been. I mean, I had an easier time getting around that castle area, and that was kind of like laid out a bit as a puzzle, even inside them. The toy room, when I did that on part 2 of the live stream, like I said, go check that out if you haven't seen it. When I eventually did get to that level closer to the end of the video, that was easy enough. That was like a walk in the park. It was quite easy. You just needed to remember what toys was in what bits of rooms, and it was easy enough. What else was there? There was the sky room as well, and you know, obviously you saw that just then. It was easy enough to get through again. We came across Castle Door, and then it was just a simple situation of finding the generator in there and then going straight to that one, which was good because even the other rooms had apparently then the castle room as well. So it was just the maze room really then what was just a bit of a pain. I mean, it was all nice enough inside, it looked good and everything. They really did a good job in all the rooms nevertheless, but that maze room was a bit frustrating. But nevertheless though, I enjoyed that nevertheless, and it was really good, and I can't wait to see the next map they have coming out, which I'm pretty sure is winter. And then after that there's something coming out in 2026, depending on when you're watching this, well, you know. But yeah, so I will be getting around to playing them as well, because like I said, they've put in a really good effort on these, and with them being like the backroom wares, and yeah, it's done excellent. So play them if you do like that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm going to leave that there, and if you enjoyed this, do leave a like, and make sure you do check out part 2, which is, like I said, a live stream, so you'll already find that now within the playlist section of Dreamcore itself alone, with all the other previous parts on the other levels. So yeah, this has been Lee Mario. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for plenty more wicked gaming content from me. Until next time, stay safe, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye guys, bye bye.